Hello, everyone, and welcome to Observations from the Fence Post. I'm your host, Robert, and today is a comic book review for the comic book series Clear. I'm going to give a little history on Clear. This comic book series was originally published on the digital platform Comixology by Scott Snyder and Francis Manapul, the co-creators. And there were 6 issues on that platform. Now, when they went to print, they decided to do 3 kind of oversized issues, each containing 2 issues. So print issue number 1 contained the comic book issue 1 and 2. Print issue number 2 contained issues number 3 and 4. And the one we're going to be looking at today, print issue number 3, contains the original issues of number 5 and number 6. So that's kind of how it worked out. And I'm very glad it came to print format. It's a wonderful series. And I look forward to anything Scott Snyder does. He's one of my favorite modern writers. And I hope you enjoy him too. If you do, leave a comment and let me know what you think. If you've read Clear or any of his other work, I'm a big fan. And so we will now look at the review of Clear issue number 3. So Clear was co-created by Scott Snyder and Francis Manapul, and Scott Snyder handles the writing and Francis Manapul handles the art. As mentioned, this is the final arc of Clear, and the print copy was handled by Dark Horse Comics. And what we have here is, in the distant future, there is a neurological device called a veil, where each person hooked into the veil can determine their own reality. So the idea of Clear is seeing things as they really are. Now, this has been a science fiction tale. It's been a mystery tale, and can we break the veils to let people really know what's going on? That is kind of the storyline for Clear. It is action-packed. It moves at a very brisk and quick pace. You can see some of the artwork here, and the coloring, just very well done. I don't know what more to say on the artwork. It moves between veil and realism pretty well. And here we can see it's very much a scary thing that reality is covered so much with these veils that a person can use to escape. And that's not really such a far-fetched idea if you really think about it. And that's what Clear does. Clear takes an idea, it explores it to a degree, and we do find out the whole story. We find out about the story of Detective Dooms and his wife. We find out what reality without the veils looks like, and it's not pretty. And it comes to, for me at least, was a pretty satisfying conclusion. I highly recommend the whole series as a whole. I imagine it's going to be released by Dark Horse in a trade paperback with all 6 of the original issues and in one volume which you can hold in your hand. So that would not surprise me. And I would recommend you pick it up. But as usual, I like to pick up the individual issues when I can. So that's what I did. And sometimes I pick up the trade. I do have a combination of both issues and trade, but this one I picked up the issues. So I do recommend Clear. It was a great science fiction ride. It ties in real neatly. He doesn't leave anything unturned. Like I said, you learn more about the loose ends that have been leading up. You definitely learn what things look like without the veil, as I mentioned, and just knowing more about Detective Dooms and his life. And it's wrapped up with the people who were kind of promoting the veils and how they kind of address that towards the end. I'm just trying to avoid some spoilers here, but it is a good series. Highly recommend it. The back covers aren't kind of look like this on all of them. As you can see right there, was a Comixology original. And so, yes, I do recommend it. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoy these comic book reviews as much as I enjoy making them. If you like them, hit like and subscribe. Love for you to follow the channel. I'm trying to explore other channels that do the same thing that I do, and it's a pretty fun community. And thank you very much for joining me. As remember, keep it between the ditches and peace.